It's a good morning. As the sun rises over the forests, the bear walks its way out to finding its meal. Bears are carnivorous mammals that belong to the family Ursidae, and they are classified as dog-like carnivores with only 8 species. Despite that, they still appear in wide variety of habitats throughout North America, South America, Europe, and Asia. They have non-retractable claws, short tails, and an excellent sense of smell which is up to 20 miles away. They're typically solitary, except for mothers with cubs and courting individuals. They may be diurnal or nocturnal, and they are excellent swimmers, climbers and adept runners. They were rumored to have been able to run faster than the fastest human, yes, even Usain Bolt. On average, bears can live up to 25 years in the wild and 50 years in captivity. 6 species, including the polar bear and the giant panda, are included on the IUCN Red List as threatened or vulnerable. During winter, especially when food is scarce, most bears hibernate as their survival solution, and some of them can go for as long as 100 days. Female bears rouse during hibernation in their dens to give birth to up to 4 cubs. Giant pandas, which do not hibernate, usually give birth to just 1 cub. After a couple of months, the cubs are strong enough to totter out after their mother, except for sloth bear cubs, which hitch a ride on their mother's back. All bears are considered omnivores, and yes, they all love the taste of honey, but each species has a preferred diet. Polar mostly eat seals. American black bears love berries and insect larvae when they're available, and giant pandas mainly eat bamboo, though they also eat small animals. Despite their name, sloth bears are ferociously fast eaters, able to tear a hole in a termite mound, push their noses inside, and inhale a full meal in just a few seconds. Brown bears in Alaska gorge on spawning salmon, plucking them from the water or catching them right out of the air as they jump. Among the biggest threats to all species of bears is habitat loss, especially from logging, agriculture, and growing human populations. Habitat loss reduces the amount of area bears have to hunt and means they're increasingly coming into contact with humans, which can lead to human-wildlife conflict. Bears are killed out of concern for human safety or in retaliation for hunting livestock or crop raiding, while some are threatened by the illegal wildlife trade. Climate change is also a significant threat, especially polar bears. They depend on finding seals on sea ice for their meals, and they'll often pass the summer months without eating while they wait for ice to solidify. Melting sea ice poses an existential threat to polar bears. So, what can we do to save the bears from the climate crisis and wildlife trade? What do you think you can do to help?